We're about to go jump on the webinar call. Everybody with me so far? All right. We're going to be able to build a $1.6 million home because we're buying land. They tell your mom to sleep with a very rich man.
So let me ask you this: now that you had the Senna for so long, but you also went to what? You went to France. Do you still prefer the high performance muscle cars or the classic look of the classic cars you drove out there?
I don't like classic cars. They're cool, but
You want to be able to feel your money's worth. Yeah.
I've never been really into classic cars, honestly. I mean, they're cool, but if I got one, I'd get like a Cobra for my girl. Or, but
Yeah.
honestly, I don't like to fix shit. I don't want to work on nothing.
I
want
feel
to buy
that.
something and I want it to like just work.
Or push,
I don't want to
plug,
deal
and play.
with. I don't want to deal with nothing.
Yeah.
And like, I feel like this day and age, man, there's so much cool technology out that I want to embrace that. Like, back then, they wish they had the shit that we have now, you know?
Oh yeah.
It's like you're rolling around the Cobra and then a fucking brand new Bugatti pulls up. You know, it's like, what
Yeah.
the fuck? We got all this technology in it. So,
No, for sure.
I'm
Because
into the
back
new
then,
shit, you know?
Because back then, I mean, think about race cars. They're only doing what 300,
Yeah.
400 horsepower.
Yeah. And these things come stock with like 800. Like,
Yeah.
fuck.
I'm like, dude.
1600 Bugatti.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm into the new shit.
Yeah.
I'm more into the future. I like futuristic stuff
When
more
you
than I am
when
past
you
stuff.
decide to start selling off some of your cars, what do you think you want to get?
I told you, I want to fucking be driven. I already told you.
It's so crazy to think that you're coming from a perspective of like, okay, no car, low end car, mid car, high performance car, and the final level getting driven.
Yeah, that's where I'm at, man.
It just makes sense, right?
I mean, it's just the traffic sucks.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Traffic sucks. And there's some freedom to be said that just to be driven around. It's like you can focus so much more. It's like, how much time are you losing driving? Yeah, the cars are cool. Okay, cool. But once you get to a point, it's like, all right, you already know you can afford all that shit. You've already had it. Everybody knows it. It's like it's not that.
Yeah.
It's just achieving it is cool. Once you achieve it, after like 6 months, a year, 2 years, 4 years go by, it starts wearing off.
Oh yeah.
And then you start thinking about, okay, well, productivity.
Yeah.
How can I get to the next level? I need more
How much time do we spend in traffic all day
Exactly.
today?
And I don't want to fucking sit in traffic.
And we didn't even
could
go
be
that
working
far.
on a laptop back there. We could be filming skits. We could be brainstorming. But instead, I gotta drive and hope I don't fucking fender bender this fucking $1.5 million car into this fucking piece of shit, whatever it is. You know what I mean?
Oh, earlier, yeah, the minivan or whatever. It's like you've already done it. Yeah, soon you're gonna drop the mirror and then just go get some Levi's and a Hanes shirt. Yeah, so let's talk about this. You gotta go. Scam? Let's talk about this bionic arm for a minute.
Yeah, bionic arm, man. I went and got an x-ray. Everything's good with the attachment screw. There's a little bit of bone growth, they said. They're trying to say it's because I took my thing off and blah, blah, blah. But I think there's always bone growth probably from a surgery like that. So they called me in a inflammatory medicine to stop it.
Yeah.
So I think it's fine though.
But you can still do cardio and shit like that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to have my sling on. I'm still not supposed to extend it past that.
Oh, okay. It's like, oh well.
I don't care.
I mean,
I've been living with my body for 42 years.
Mhm.
I think I know when it's good and when it's bad. And right now it feels like it's about 90%.
90%.
They're just overcautious,
Yeah.
which is good. I mean, they don't want to fucking do the surgery again. They don't want anybody get hurt. So, but also I know my body. I'm not gonna hurt it again.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. No more wakeboarding on the jet ski.
yeah, not right now.
Not right now, huh?
They said 12 weeks. That's a long time, man.
Yeah. That's what, 4 months, give or take.
Right
About
now
three.
we're at 2 months.
Yeah. No, I'm definitely excited for what we have going on in the next coming months. As soon as all these permits start rolling
Man,
in.
we got a lot of good shit coming. I'm excited. We have a lot of homes, a lot of projects, a lot of cool profits, a lot of pushing the envelope of what I can do with my knowledge that I have. I mean, this 10-car garage, we got like 7 homes with elevators, bunch of 3-story houses. Pretty cool stuff, man.
I think it's
All,
pretty cool how we ended up running into that crew that was doing that same thing down
yeah, it's popular over there in Highland
there.
Park. That's why I'm doing it. So I just want to practice. I might not have the perfect lot for it, but also it's my house, so I want to practice on my house.
Yeah.
That's what I did back then. I built my first house and I lived in it. It was the first house I ever built. And then I ended up living in it. And now I've been there for like 4 years.
Yeah.
And now I'm building another one, 10-car underground garage. Never done it before. Live in Highland Park. Pushing the envelope, see what I can do. I'll live in it, test it out. And then the one after that, probably a $25 million home on the water in Florida.
Yeah.
Then I'll live in it and
Test it out.
test it out.
Start on the market.
As a builder, man, you only live in them for like 3-4 years
Yeah.
max. Really, not even that. Probably 3 years. I think every house I'll probably live in until day I die, I'll probably live in it for 3 years and then start building a new one.
That makes sense.
Just a builder,
Yeah. Wear and tear, it's already appreciated.
Just elevate it. Go up every time.
Yeah. So outside of the Metroplex, do you think there's more opportunity outside of the Metroplex to build in those suburbs? Or is...
I think inside the Metroplex, inside the bubble of the most prestigious areas, I think that's the best. I get the chicken lettuce wraps every single time I'm here. I don't eat nothing else. I'm a very simple man. When I like something, I stick with it.
Well, we did it. We got some food. Did what we do. Now we gotta go jump on a call. We got a webinar call that we had to do. And then we got another call from my credit team at 7:30. Gabriel.
Yo, realtor here in the Dallas area. Familiar with the hard money situation. I've done two projects for flips this year, but I definitely want to get into development. So I just wanted to ask more than anything when it comes to those $1 million price points. I see you stick to. I was looking into 400, 500K price point. Is that something that you tend to stray away from, or is there a reason you typically just stick to the million dollar plus homes? And if we were to build 400K, 500K home in the Dallas area, is that something that the profit will just vary and it'll be obviously like maybe a lower profit from you? How would you go about building a 400 or 500K home?
So if you're going to be building here in Dallas, one, there's a few reasons why I do $1 million homes, but one, you're going to be building in Class D type neighborhoods, right? Mainly South Dallas. You're going to be going in South Dallas if you're trying to build 400K home, or you're going to be going in the suburbs, way out in the suburbs, and then you're going to be competing against all the cookie cutter builders out there, the D.R. Hortons and the big companies that are printing these houses out there. And that is extremely hard to do. They have so much leverage, they have so much money.
and they can negotiate just better than we can because we just don't have 400 houses that we're building out there. And so contractors give them preferred pricing, and we can't get that preferred pricing because we don't have the scale like that. So that's why I go to $1 Million Homes. And also, I go to $1 Million Homes because the profits obviously are way bigger, but the exact steps are the same. So you're going to be doing the exact same as I'm going to be doing, but I'm going to be making 10x the profits as you're going to be making. But we're going to go through the exact same thing. We're going to be fighting with the contractor, scheduling all the stuff, ordering windows, everything, inspections. We're all doing the same shit. So that's another reason. Third reason is I just gravitated towards the luxury homes because I find them more sexy. I started my career building the $450,000 townhomes, and I could have stayed doing that, the duplexes and the townhomes and all that type of stuff. But once I got into the $1 Million homes, it's just cool. You like to show your family, I built this $1 Million home, and people are walking it, and all the realtors, everybody's like, oh, this is cool. The $450,000 townhomes also, you're building usually multiple of them, 2 of them on a small lot, or 5 or 3 or 4, whatever it is. And then they're 3-story with a rooftop, so 4-story. And you're just doing the same old small kitchens, bathrooms, and it's just builder grade type stuff. Plus you gotta go up and down all these steps all day. Plus the logistics of delivering all the lumber. You gotta order the SkyTrack machines to take the materials up top, to get the painters, they gotta paint it, they gotta use all the equipment. And then it's hard to get around because you have all the lumber down there and you got all the dirt and it's just a mess, right? So then when I got to $1 Million Homes, I was building this and I was like, damn, I got all kinds of room. I can do all kinds of shit. I can put my trash can here. I can put my lumber here. Everything's organized and it looks really nice and neat. So that's why I gravitated towards that. And then once I saw the profits were a lot bigger, I was just like, fuck, I'm never going back. So,
Right.
But I did start at the $450,000 range. And also I try to teach my students. I started because I didn't have a mentor. There wasn't a Builder Accelerator program out there like this. So I say you're going to go at it on your own. Start small maybe because you're going to probably bust your head a few times. But if you do have me or a mentor like me, go as big as you can, right? Because I've already learned all that shit. So I can help you navigate those potholes.
Right.
So.
And it's just one last thing. Is there a specific lot size that you say that you would not buy a lot that's under a certain square footage? And I guess you stick to a certain measurements that are your key measurements that you stick to for living room, bedroom sizes. You want to make sure is there some sweet measurements you stick to for stuff like that, or that you just had it?
No, that's a great question. I don't like to go under 50 wide by 125 deep. So if it gets less than that, if it gets more narrow than 50, it's kind of hard to get a proper flow, especially with a 2-car garage. And if it's shorter than 125, it's just your backyard's gonna be tiny, and that's gonna affect the sale on the end. So, that's a great question. All right, Chris.
Hey, what's up, man? How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Hey, question. So I was driving earlier when you were going over lending stuff. So I hate to backtrack a little bit, but so for the land part, are you using credit card like you said, or money type thing?
So, are you talking about to get your down payment?
For the land, to purchase the land.
So, I'll just go over it real quick. So, the business funding is basically credit cards, large credit cards, and we can get them at 0%. That's on your personal side, if you will. And then you have the hard money lending, which is your construction and land loan, right? In order to get this, you're going to have a down payment. To have the down payment, you can either take it from your savings, you can borrow it, you can get it off the credit cards, whatever you got to do over here, right? But you have to get the down payment. Now, we put that down, and then the hard money lender will come in and give you the rest of the money to purchase the land. And then they'll do a construction holdback for the construction part. And then as you make progress, you get your plans made, you get your permits, you do your underground plumbing, you pour your foundation, then you start pulling on that construction holdback as progress is made. Now you can use credit cards to make the progress, like I did. I used my Amex, and so say the plumber needed paid or the foundation guy, I would just pay them with the Amex.
Nice. One more question. So if I wanted to get started with you, how much money would I need flat out?
We have students that have $0 and we get them business funding. So, but I think, where are you at? Dallas?
No, I'm a realtor in Louisiana.
I would need to look at the market, but I think a good starting point is between 80 to 120,000 to really utilize me to the full benefit of really getting a nice chunk of money. I would say making $250,000 plus.
And that's to get started with you.
Right. Not to get started with me, but like I said, we have students that don't have no money. I got students with 500 credit scores that I boosted up their credit score up over 700. I get them with the business funding, my credit team. We get them 150, 200,000 in business funding, and then we take that money, we liquidate it, put it in your bank account, and then we find the land, and then that's when we send the money to the title company for the down payment. The hard money lender gives us the rest of the money, we close on the land, and we start to build.
I tried to get on a call with you guys, but I guess it was the system canceled me out. But I'm just trying to. So I'm trying right now. I'm trying to liquidate core to get started. So I want to get started like today. I'm so serious, but I don't want to build in Louisiana. I want to come to Texas and build like parts of Florida, maybe Miami. I love Miami.
The thing about Miami, it's going to cost some money to get into. It's just because construction costs are more, land costs are more, values are more. So I mean, it's just they cost more money to get there. They build different. They build with the
Miami's just different.
yeah, Miami's just different, man. That's it. It's just more expensive. But they build with the block and concrete and the rebar, and then here we build stick frame with lumber, so it's a lot cheaper here. And then to get into the deals is cheaper here because our land cost is smaller too, lower. So it's just a lot easier to get in, build up your base here, then you can go out there. Unless you're starting with a fat bank account, then go wherever you want. But
I'm sorry, okay, if you don't mind that, what are you starting with in Miami?
Tell him to drop his information in the chat.
Are you talking to me?
No, Eric.
Oh.
the deal that I got in Miami, the first one was I purchased $1 million for the land. I got a $1.5 million budget, which I'll probably go over probably by like 5K. And then it's gonna sell for like 6.5. So.
In what area?
It's in.
How'd you find the land? That's the hard part.
Yeah, I found a good. What area is it? Northwood Village. It's an island. Yeah. Brought it to me, and they asked me to invest in it, and then I told them I'll just buy it from them.
That's what's up. That's good.
Yeah.
Not a bad spot.
Yeah, it's great actually. I would like to get some more. This one's a dry lot. I want the waterfront lot.
Yeah, the ones that are nice and good.
But I'm in no rush. I don't have my full team out there. I have GCs that are kind of going to run the show and they're going to share everything with me. But I kind of want to get my full team like I have here that I feel really comfortable with.
So, I guess later on, I don't know if you do it through email or internet to see to get more information on the one-on-one.
Yeah, I'm gonna reach out to you. Also, who was the other? Oh, Chris, can you put your information in the chat as well?
Yeah, I got you.
I'll have somebody reach out to you. Let's get back to these questions. 921-356.
This is Sean from Orange County, California.
Hey, what's going on?
I've been in the automotive industry for 30 years, and I'm ready to get into development. So thank you for the mentorship, and I look forward to it.
I love it. We're glad to have you.
Thank you. To purchase the properties, do you recommend purchasing under personal name or open an LLC and purchasing under LLC name?
You'll have to purchase under LLC. The lender will make you.
Awesome. And then the construction, the hard money loan, I know you talked about possibly 12, 14, 18 months term. What if the property doesn't sell within that time frame? Would the hard money lenders extend the terms, or do you have to find a lender to refinance it?
Yeah, you have multiple options there, but normally they will extend. That's why at the front end you want to negotiate as long as you can. So if it takes 12 months, try to get an 18-month. They might negotiate and say 15-month, and then they'll give you 3-month extensions, usually for a fee. Sometimes they might have them for free, like one, but it just depends on the relationship that you have with them as well. But normally it's like one loan to extend for 3 months. And if it doesn't sell another time 3 months, then you can extend another 3 months. They'll usually do it 2 or 3 times and then be like, hey, you got to refi us out, and that's when you go into the refi or a bridge loan or something like that to get a little bit more extension until it sells. And then you got to drop prices or Airbnb it, you refi into a long-term loan, Airbnb it, and do that type of stuff.
Thank you.
Yep, great question. We got one more question, and I want to get back to kind of the program. The presentation, and then, like I said, we'll have another Q&A at the end. But yeah, I'll answer a couple more. Jason, what's up?
What's up, man? My mentor is your mentee, so honestly a pleasure.
Nice.
Yeah, honestly, just had a couple of questions. Well, honestly, one question, which is like, I know in the last call or last seminar, which is yesterday, You were asking about, well, you mentioned something about a 30 to 60 day time frame of, I guess, putting down a deposit of land. Just want to know, like, you did the underwriting analysis, you already put down a deposit, like, is that an escrow deposit, and you just get refunded back, and is there some sort of penalty if, like, withdrawal, or what does that look like?
Okay, there's something called earnest money. So say we go back to that example, it's $400,000 for the land. We really liked it. Looked like we can make 400K. Looked like a good deal. We're gonna move forward with it. We're gonna tell the realtor, hey, can you put a contract on that? Put an offer on there. We're gonna send it over at 375, and then I start the negotiation with the listing agent. We come to terms at 380. Like, all right, then we have to put down usually like a 1% earnest money. So we'd have to put a deposit down, send it to title company at $3,800. Now we're also going to ask for an option period. The option period is just like I usually put down $100, and I'll get an option period for 5 or 10 days, 7 days, whatever it is you need, and what you are doing during the option period. But what we normally do during the option period is we do all our due diligence. We go to the city, we find out the zoning, the height restrictions, the setbacks. We make sure that has all utility connections. We drive the lot during the day and at night. We check out the neighbors. We check out anything around it, any drainage issues, any electrical towers, anything like that that might throw off a future buyer. Need to check and see if it's in a flood zone. So all that stuff is what we're doing during that 5 to 7 day option period. If we find something, we also need to get the survey too to make sure there's no easements. If, say we get the survey and there's an easement on there, through the middle of the lot, obviously then we don't want to buy this property. We're going to go ahead and tell them, hey, we're canceling our offer. We don't want to buy it. We notice there's an easement going down the middle of the property. So then you're going to lose your $100, but you're going to get back your $3,800.
Yeah, so, all right, you basically just lose $100.
Yeah, question. One more question. Chris, what's up?
Eric, how's it going?
Good.
So I'm from Toronto, I'm from Canada. I live working with a partner in Dallas, and she's a real estate agent. And I built a deck trying to get funding for a project in Highland Park.
Okay.
To buy it, right? So it was like, listen, 589, and the ACV was probably, or ARB was like 4,377,000. Is there a way? Because I sent it to a whole bunch of people, and I think I had one presentation, but no one wants to buy or land on it. Is there a way to get, or do you know people that would assist with that?
I mean, 4 million is pretty good. I don't know why nobody wants to buy it on it because shit, what is up? It's like 12% ARV. We're buying them at 20 to 30%. Those ones on McMillan I purchased for like it. I still made it to them. Obviously, the ARV rose, but yeah, I don't know. I mean, I have to see the deal. Honestly, I can't really make a call without seeing it and seeing what's going on. But it sounds a little too low.
Okay.
So.
Sorry, and second question. Do you ever run into an issue where you have to build a retaining wall?
Yeah, I built of them all the time. On McMillan, I had to build one, but it was only like 2.5, 3 feet. It was small.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, you need to get a good estimate on how much the retaining wall is going to cost, right? Because they can get pricey. But it's not a deal breaker. It's pretty common. I mean, really common. So I wouldn't get rid of the deal because of the retaining wall. I would just make sure that, can absorb the cost of the retaining wall and still healthy profits.
Okay.
So,
Thanks.
all right, let's get back to it. All right, guys, now we're going to bring in one of my students. He joined the program, successfully completed his build, but I'm going to let you tell your story. This is my student, Brandon. All right. This is called a McLaren Senna. It's about a $1.5 million car.
No excuses.
No. Man. I did not go to college. I did not come from a wealthy family. My mom made $40,000 every year until she retired. So no, I did not have wealthy family. That's for sure. Actually, I heard y'all talking about prison. I was in prison myself for 7.5 years. I got a 10-year sentence when I was 27 years old. I got out at the age of 35. I've been out now for about 6.5 years. I got into real estate development, but first, I know I'm talking to credit masters right now, right? So I would not have been able to achieve anything that I could have achieved without a good credit score. When I got out of prison, I was gone so long, everything fell off my credit. I didn't have anything. I couldn't get a loan. I couldn't get into real estate. I couldn't do anything. So first step is always, you gotta fix your credit. And that's when I met Ali and Jay Mappe. And now obviously I teach all my students, and now they're business partners of mine. And we have a ton of successful students. And my program wouldn't be a tenth of what it was without you guys. You guys work wonders, and fucking credit's first step, right? You gotta fix the credit. Ali, I don't know how you do it, but you're a magician in your space, and I love it. And then you got Jay Mappe right by your side, fucking just getting massive approvals. I don't know.
You're on mute, Eric. Hold on.
Getting massive approvals. I don't know how you getting all these approvals, Jay Mappe. I don't know y'all secret sauce, but I'm just glad I got you on my side.
Absolutely. Eric, how much you think we funded your students already?
Whew.
What you think?
I know just on that last one, well, it was the first 4 submittals. We're at 180,000. We're like, she's asking me, do I need more money? I'm like, no, we only needed like 130. And we still had to do her husband. I'm like, we don't even need to do your husband anymore. So yeah, I lost track, man. Y'all are awesome, man. I remember Ali, this dude came to me, paid cash. He was like, man, my credit score is like under 500. He had all these student loans, hit his credit. I was like, man, I don't know about this. Let me go outside. I went outside and called Ali, like, dude, what are we gonna do about this one? I don't know. He's like, Ali's like, oh man, I got you. Dude, within like 2 weeks, he had over 700 credit score. He was so happy. That was crazy. But yeah, so many students, man. It's you guys work wonders. So I love it.
That's what's up, man. So let me ask you a question. What's the power of like mentorship? Like how did it, like obviously you have a mentorship program, right? Like what is the power of mentorship to you?
I mean, you know, when I got out of prison 6.5 years ago, like I said, I didn't have credit. I didn't know real estate. I didn't know anything. I didn't hire a mentor, but I ended up partnering with somebody that was my friend. So he was my mentor. Now, if I would have hired a mentor, I could have paid a mentor a small fee of, you know, whatever it is, 5K, 20K, 50K. Instead, I ended up partnering with somebody. I ended up raising the money. He ended up bringing his experience, and we kind of built this thing together. That first partnership or mentorship cost me over $700,000 because I was splitting everything with him 50-50. If I could have just paid 50 grand or 20 grand or 5 grand, I could have pocketed the other $700,000 or at least $680,000, right? So the power of mentorship is real. He didn't do anything that a mentor couldn't have taught me. And it probably would have been better, you know? So the power of mentorship is, I believe in it. I mean, now obviously I am a mentor to a lot of students, and I can just see the way that they fast track. I mean, dude, I have students right now never built real estate in their life. They hired me as a mentor, and now they're building 5 $2 million homes, $10 million in development. Right out the bat. If I would have been able to do that fresh out of prison, I mean, I would be building $1 billion probably worth of real estate right now. I mean, right now I'm building about 100 million, but I probably would be about $1 billion.
Not even 8. I'm sorry. Listen, I want to know this right here, because do you think it would be possible to build those construction without your direction? Talk about like mentorship and having a mentor, right? That GPS,
right?
Get to your location, get into your destination quicker.
Yeah, well, for one, yeah, it's just like a GPS. But for two, they wouldn't have been able to do it without me because of the relationships that I have with my lenders. They don't have any experience, and so they wouldn't have been able to get the loan to begin with. But with me, but they're leveraging, they're kind of piggybacking off of all my experience and my relationships with the lenders over the past 6.5, 7 years, building those relationships. So they're shortcutting that process, going direct to the lender because of me, and boom, they got the loan.
That does all the work on the leg for you. You don't do any of the cracking yourself. Simply pick it up, dip it in butter, and enjoy. Your choice of chill or steam. Available at $1.30 a pound. That's a nice one. 2 pounds available at $11.96. Australia's cold water rock hospital. A variety of ways you can do this. For appetizers, chef can do it fried. We'll cut it into medallions. You can do simply pan fried or hong kong buffalo or honey walnut for $95. Entree options of a simple broil for $85. Thermidor for $95. Or serve and serve. The top broiled snap flakes for $150. Nigerian tiger prawn, one of the largest shrimp in the world. You can enjoy this grilled or fried. We cut off the head and tail for your table side. We offer 1 for $42, 2 for $75, and 3 for $115. Also the menu. What I think is our chef Samir's greatest creation is the pastrami ribeye.
Alright guys, it's been a long day. We filmed the whole day. We got a lot of good content. Another day in the life. You guys keep asking for them. I'm going to keep filming them. Keep watching. If you haven't subscribed, click the subscribe button. We're dropping day in the lives twice a week now because that's what you guys want the most. So here it is. I love it. I appreciate y'all, but I got to get some rest. I'll see y'all on the next one.